rejoice, rejoice. Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel.
Welcome to another journey through Advent with Eat Scroll Ministry. In this Advent series, we will look for signs of the coming of the Son of Man. In our first Sunday of Advent, in Luke's Gospel, Jesus tells the disciples that there will be signs in the sun, the moon, the stars, and on earth. Nations will be in dismay, perplexed by the roaring of the sea and the waves. People will die of fright in anticipation of what is coming upon the world. For the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Jesus points to signs as a way to help his disciples and us, you and I, to perceive spiritual realities. Interestingly, according to the Catholic Catechism, we express and perceive spiritual realities through physical signs and symbols. As a social being, we need signs and symbols to communicate with others through language, gestures, and actions. The same holds true for our relationship with God. In the book of Genesis, we see God's love through his devotion towards his greatest creation, man and woman. God gave creation all they needed for life in the Garden of Eden. Cain expressed concern about his punishment, but God showed his love when he placed a sign on Cain's forehead to let him know that he will always be with Cain. Next, God set a rainbow in the sky as a sign of his love that rain will not destroy the world again. God also told Abram to look at the four corners of the world, promising Abram descendants, blessings forever. Yes, signs and symbols help us to understand our relationship with God. For this reason, I invite you to look at, in a new way, the image of traffic lights. The colors of these lights are symbols of particular actions or states of mind. When we obey these colors, green, yellow, red, they save our lives. As you journey with me for these 4 weeks of Advent, I'll invite you to see the image of traffic lights as a sign that leads us to the coming of Christ. Let's return back to today's gospel reading. Yellow is the color for us to reflect on as we begin our Advent journey this week. Jesus tells us to beware, to be cautious. The yellow light, the caution light, is illuminated by Jesus to warn us to avoid becoming drowsy from carousing and drunkenness and daily anxieties. This yellow light is warning us to avoid being caught off guard. Prepare yourself for Emmanuel's coming with vigilant prayer. This is certainly a sign of Christ's coming. Seeing people praying, we as a faith community must push, that is, pray until something happens. Do you remember Jacob's zeal for prayer? He was vigilant. He prayed all night looking for a blessing. He prayed until something happened. At daybreak, Jacob told the angel, I will not let you go until you bless me. The angel blessed Jacob for his steadfastness in prayer. This Advent season, let's pray until something happens. Vigilant prayers fortify us. Prayers give us the strength to escape the tribulations that are imminent and to stand before the Son of Man. When you pray, you will see signs of the coming of the Lord. Pray Psalm 25 with me. Your ways, O Lord, make known to me. Teach me your path. Guide me in your truth and teach me, for you are my God. You are my Savior. And for you I wait all the day. O come, Emmanuel. Holy is his
Oh
name.
come,
Let's get together again next week for part 2 of the sign of the coming of the Son of Man.
that mourns in lonely exile here until the